today I'm kicking off a new experience where we'll have coffee together and I get to share some of what God's sharing with me with regards to just life in general and your ministry to children, your ministry in your church. It's just exciting to drink coffee together and share my life. My name is Kristi and I currently live in Oregon. So I've been living in Mexico the last 15 years and just recently moved back to the United States where I'm from, into my home state and my hometown of Scappoose, Oregon. Oregon's a little chilly. You can see we had frost this morning. Don't get very much snow, but I got some Christmas decorations out here to take down. And it's cold out here. So this past fall, God really spoke to me through 3 different things I've been working through. One is this If book by Mark Batterson, so I want to share some thoughts with you the next couple months with this. The other was Decisive by Chip and Dan Heath, so I want to grab some things from here. And then the third was a parenting class that I took called Keep, and this was for foster parents. But I found a lot of it really applies to all parents as well as children's ministry workers. So these are the 3 things I want to kind of share with you as we go through and drink some coffee together, kind of share some mornings. So today I just want to cover something real quick from Keep that's pretty cool. So what they call here in this book, Keep, is called pro-social opposite. And I think for our use, I'm going to call it positive opposite. So a lot of times we look at the negative side and we're like, I don't like the way this kid is arguing with me. It's so negative. I say, please, we're going to pick up the crayons. And he goes, no. We're going to start our online class. Everybody stop talking. Mute your Zoom. And the kid doesn't do it. So we're seeing negative sometimes. And the idea here is to, what is it you're looking for? Switch your brain around to the positive side and go, okay, what do I want? Instead of listing, I want you to not do this, to say, okay, what do I want you to do? So the example I have here is if arguing is the negative that we're experiencing, so what do you want? Kind of coming around and going, I'd like the kid to say, okay, mom, or okay, teacher, some sort of positive response. So like thinking about what do I want and then starting to train that. So you could have a session in class where you say, okay, everybody's going to say, I'm going to ask you all to stand up and I'd like you to say, okay, teacher. Or you can come up with whatever you want, but you train the positive, look for the positive and label it. Instead of saying, stop arguing, or stop disobeying, or stop, because it's like saying stop to something is not as good as saying, okay, do this, helping them see what to do. That's been a real positive thing from this book that I think would apply to all of us everywhere. Also, I'd like to announce to you this morning that I'm going to start, coming up soon, some lessons that are bringing us towards online event together. So I'm looking at maybe March or April this spring where we could have an event together. It might be April and we could do Easter together, or it could, if you are in India or in some of the areas of the world that have a VBS in the spring, then we could do work together towards your VBS in March or April. And so one idea is just to work toward together on our projects for an online event. So everybody's talking about online, right? Be it Zoom or Facebook or whatever, because with this world pandemic that we're in, a lot of us have had to not do services together. So what does children's ministry look like when the kids aren't coming into your church building? It's very difficult to figure out. And just to dive in, why do we do these online events? And then start one together and plan it right up till April, so we can work together and do an online event. So I'm excited about that, to announce it to you, and there'll be more details coming soon. So thank you for stopping by for coffee with me. I hope you had a super Christmas with your family and your loved ones, and you're diving in, getting ready to dive into the new year. So we're finishing up Christmas. This week my challenge is to clean up Christmas decorations get my house clean and ready to start the new year. And I'm looking at what kinds of New Year's resolutions or activities I want to do to start the new year. So I'm excited to start a few things, and I don't know, more Bible reading maybe, more prayer, maybe read a new book, and maybe start this new video series. So I'm looking at things. What are you going to do to kick off the new year as we're finishing this year? What kinds of things are popping into your brain? I'd love to hear your comments. Here's my kitties. This is Deeks. Hi, Deeks. And here's Taz. Hi, Taz. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. They're buds. Best friends. Blessings. Good morning. I'll see you next time.